Hello, and welcome back to Wake and Bake. I'm your host, Chapati, and we're here with our wonderful guest, Dr. Rula, and a wonderful nurse practitioner, Mary. Very good to have you here again.
Thank you.
You know, we were talking a bit about the rhythms, natural rhythms.
That's right.
With nature and all.
It's very important to get up when the sun comes up and go to sleep when the sun goes down, around those times.
Yes, close to this.
Close to those times.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it was created. Nature created it that way for us. We need those hours of sleep. And when you don't get those hours of sleep, your cortisol levels go up. Cortisol is a stress response hormone.
Oh, yes.
And when we don't use the cortisol to run or to fight, it gets lodged in our bellies and it gives us belly fat.
Oh boy.
So part
Which
of
is very common in America.
It is.
Very common.
Yeah.
Yes.
So number one cause for belly fat is not enough sleep.
Is that the reason? Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I know, when you go to bed early and you get tired, you're fatigued.
Fatigue.
Fatigue is stress.
That adds on.
One way to really build up the system is to go to bed. If you want to do an experiment, 1 week, go to bed at 9 o'clock for 1 week and then see how you feel in a week. That's the best way to regenerate your kidneys and give your whole system a boost. A lot of people ask me, well, what if I go to bed at 1 in the morning and wake up at 9? I'm getting my 8 hours. Why do I have to go to bed at 9 o'clock? Like Maria said, our bodies were made to come up with the sun, go down with the sun. Because of artificial lighting, we're all messed up.
Right.
Another thing, 1 hour a day, you should take 1 hour out of the day, either go outside, let the sun, you get vitamin D from the sun. 1 hour a day you can walk either on the grass or if you live near the beach somewhere, walk on the beach. That's very grounding for the body.
Sometimes people, though, many the people, they work in offices, big buildings, and there is nowhere they can go,
Right.
So they have to somehow, when they leave the office or their work, they have to take the time.
That's right.
You have to.
Or even at lunchtime, even if you have 15 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yes, take a walk
I
out.
remember when I worked in a hospital, because before Oriental medicine, I was in Western medicine. I was lucky enough to have a gazebo near where I worked. And every day at lunchtime, I was out at that gazebo. Anytime somebody was looking for me, I was there, which was, I thought, a great blessing to have.
Another thing you can do is yard work. Anytime you get your hand into the ground or the dirt or plants or trimming, that's very grounding. Also baking, cooking. You're
Yes.
handling, that's very, very
I tell you about baking. I know about baking very well. Yes.
That's a great way to de-stress and kind of get your mind off the busy day. It's important.
And also you're putting all your good energy into the food that you're going to eat, which is going to fuel your body.
Yes.
See, that's how Qigong works in Tai Chi. This is another way that the Chinese have come up with to keep the bodies healthy.
Oh, tell me.
But it also works, you have to have a very strong mental intention. When you're doing your poses, even in yoga, you really have to put your mind there too. That's why in yoga they tell you to focus on the third eye. In Tai Chi and Qigong, if you're not a believer, it's not going to work for you. Okay? So Qigong, Tai Chi, they tell you have to have a strong mental intention. So again, like she was saying, with food, when you're cooking, all your energy is put into that food. You're giving all your good vibrations and your good energy. So that food is also going to give you more energy back.
It's a good idea to say those positive, like if you imagine love or peace or joy as you're cutting your vegetables. And you're kind of thankful to them for providing the nutrition.
Yes.
And knowing that they've sacrificed themselves for your sake. It really is important for the food that we eat. It makes a difference.
I agree. When you put love into the food, the effect of the food on the body is far greater. And if you go sometimes to restaurants or things, and the man making the food, he couldn't care.
Exactly.
He's just doing his job. Cutting anger. And you're eating that.
Exactly.
And that
That's
comes
exactly
from
right.
himself to the food into your body.
And to the server.
Yes, exactly.
That's right.
So it's so important if we're cooking at home or wherever we're sharing our food that we think of the heart and just put love and service and goodness into the food.
And speaking about food, I would like to talk about one of the most important things we can do to maintain our health is to maintain an alkaline environment in the body. And a lot of people don't know about this. And all that means is it has to do with the pH, which normal pH is 3.5 to 4.5.
Yes.
So if we have an alkaline body, that means it's a higher pH. That is going to keep us from having many, 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 many symptoms of disease. Which would
Chronic degenerative diseases can only grow in an acidic body.
Acidic. I want to talk more about this. This is a very important subject. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll be right back to talk about alkaline body versus acidic body. So stay with us. I'm your host Chapati. We'll see you in just a minute.